Morning everybody, welcome to Papa in Physics Classroom. Okay, today we'll be looking at an experiment, okay, that uses glass block pins, okay, for the experiment itself. Okay, this experiment is quite common under the topic of refraction. Okay, for this video, I will actually highlight on the skills needed to actually align the pins via the glass block. I find that it's quite a common problem encountered by students whereby they have actually difficulties aligning the pins in the direction or in the format that the question wants. So in this video, I will look at how this can be done easily. Okay, let's go.
Let's go!
For this experiment, right, what I will usually do first is to secure the paper onto the softboard by using the pin here. Okay, let's secure it. The next thing I will do is actually place the glass block, okay, at roughly the center here and mark out the location of the glass block itself by using a pencil. Okay, I mark out the glass block. The next thing I will do is actually to identify the angle of incidence or the point of incident ray based on the question. For example, for this case here, I will put the point of incidence on the left side of the glass block. Let's say I mark it with a letter O. This will represent the point of incidence of the ray. The next thing I will do is actually draw the normal. The normal is, remember, is 90 degrees to the surface. Label this N. This will be the normal. The next thing I will look at is I will measure the angle of incidence. Let's say, for example, for this question here, I will take the angle of incidence to be 30 degrees. Okay, remember, angle of incidence, okay, is always measured from where? From the normal. So angle of incidence 30 degrees is measured with respect to the normal. So this will be my angle of incidence. I'll mark out here carefully to the point of incidence O. So this will be my light ray. Okay, at angle I, angle incidence 30 degrees. Next, I will actually locate, or I'll put down pin 1 and pin 2, okay, using the pins that's given to me. The next thing I will do is to actually put down the 2 pins onto my incident ray. Let's say I will put the first one, pin 1, to be as near to the glass block as possible. Pin 2, I will put it as far away from pin 1 as possible. Just to be on the safe side, always make sure that pin 1 and pin 2, these 2 pins are actually more than 5 cm apart. Okay, for accuracy's sake. Okay, so more than 5 cm apart. Once I got the pin in, I will label it pin 1 and pin 2. Okay, more than 5 cm apart, and the angle of incidence here is actually 30 degrees. Next, what I do is I will actually put back the glass block in the position that I have removed it. Then now I will proceed on to identifying the angle, the emergent ray. Or what should I say is I will go on to put pin 3 and pin 4 on the emergent ray itself. And this is how I will do it. Now, to insert pin 3 and pin 4, okay, on the emergent ray, what I will do is I will actually bend down. Okay. The important thing at this stage is actually to look through the glass block. Okay, look through the glass block. Okay, locate pin 1 and pin 2 from the glass block. Right now, what you see in the screen here, you will see actually pin 1 and pin 2, but you'll find that the pin itself is actually a bit disjointed because of refraction. So what you can see is for pin 1, this is pin 1, but you look at pin 1 in the glass block, actually pin 1 is slightly displaced to the left. Okay, so this is pin 1 and behind is pin 2. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to shift yourself to make sure pin 1 and pin 2 are aligned. Okay, pin 1 and pin 2 I refer is to you view it from the glass block. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shift myself. I'm going to align pin 1 and pin 2 together. So I view it from the glass block itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert pin 3, okay, in front of pin 1 and pin 2 such that all the 3 pins are aligned like this. Okay, I will align pin 3 here. This is pin 3 in front, such that from my angle, you'll find that pin 1, pin 2, pin 3 is aligned. Okay, and once I'm okay with it, I will actually carry on for pin 4, such that pin 4, when I place it, it should be aligned to pin 3, pin 2, and pin 1. Okay, through the glass block. So this is where my pin 4 will look like. Okay, so I will align my pin 4. Okay, so at this moment in time, let's say if I align, you'll find that my pin 4, pin 2, pin 3, and pin 1 is actually aligned through the glass block. And what it will look like from when I stand up, you'll find that pin 1, pin 2, pin 3, and pin 4 are aligned. Okay, once you have pin 3 and pin 4 in place, the next thing you'll do is actually remove the glass block and complete the emergent ray itself. Okay, so it looks something like this. And before you remove, okay, the pin, remember to label it pin 3 and pin 4. Once I remove these two pins, I'll use a ruler and join straight together. One thing, note of caution is when you join them, make sure pin 3 and pin 4 are more than 5 cm away. So this will be your emergent ray. Pin 1 and pin 2 is here. So now what we do is remove pin 1 and pin 2, then join the incident ray and the emergent ray together, and this will be your refracted ray. Okay. Last thing to do is remember you are drawing light ray, so you must label the direction. So this is the arrow, and the arrow. Alright, and so this is how you actually align the pin, okay, through the glass block for a refraction experiment. Things to take note for this experiment is, remember, pin 1, pin 2, and pin 3 and pin 4. These two pair of pins, remember when you are aligning the pin, make sure, okay, the two sets of pins are actually more than 5 cm apart for accuracy, so make sure that the line is drawn straight. Make sure that when you view it through the glass block, when you align the pin, you view it through the glass block. Okay, remember you're aligning the pin through the glass block here. Okay, so you take a bit of practice, okay, to align the block, to align the pin itself. Okay, so while doing this experiment, you will do it for multiple angles. For example, other than angle I, 30 degree, what you're looking at is that maybe, okay, you could have looking at other angle, light ray angle of incidence, maybe 30 degree, 40 degree, 50 degree, maybe 65 degree. So for each incident ray, there will be a corresponding emergent ray, and likewise a refracted ray. Procedure wise will be the same. So that's where we look at the experiment itself. Okay, so that's why for light ray experiment, the technique of aligning the pin together is, I would say, is utmost important. Okay, if anything, okay, just remember to look at the video again, okay, to get to see where you miss out. If you have any problem, okay, remember to just leave your comments or just email me so that I can get back to you ASAP. Okay, other than that, okay, I will be uploading some of the videos for other experiments, so please stay tuned. Okay, likewise, to get notified of my new video, remember to click the like button and the bell, activate the bell button also. Okay, so if not, see you, bye bye.